Hi, my name is DIDINTLE KHUNOU. I am a singer and songwriter and an actress. And I come from Matlosana, the Northwest Province, Botswana, and I am very happy to be here. You've got something profound out of this world. I studied dramatic arts. I did acting. I did musical theater as like a short course. And I did performance art management at WITS. When I graduated in March 2016, which I'm very happy about. I've been acting on screen. I've currently done some projects on SABC 1 and SABC 2. So as much as I am a young actress, I am also a young singer. I started singing when I was really, really young, but it was only up until 2 years ago when I decided I really want to at least, start venturing into music as a career. You found this new way of looking at the world. Don't ever let it go. No. Give no space for doubt. Ain't nothing to think about. Singing and acting or devising work, writing, creating and generating my own work is really more of a spiritual practice for me. It is a practice of constant self-discovery. It is a practice of discovering the world around me and the human condition. And it is a practice of healing. And I find that singing and acting, or just the performance art, is the main medium in which my soul seems to best express whatever it wants to express in this material realm. Once I've communicated whatever it is I need to communicate, then that's when I can stop singing and acting. But for now, these are the mediums that fulfill me, because I feel as though I am somehow fulfilling my purpose. God has put me on this earth to do something, and I think that it is through these mediums. I think I've been conditioned for a very long time, since I was young, to silence myself, to hide myself, to doubt myself. And through singing, it deconstructs and destroys all the conditioned notions I had about myself. I have a new perception and understanding of who I am. And it's both scary, frightening, and beautiful. Because now I understand myself as infinite, as boundless, because I see myself, essentially my essence, as spirit. I feel like a victor, a winner. I feel like I am accountable for my life and the things that happen to me and how I respond to them, and therefore that makes me powerful. And I never really understood that. I never really understood myself and my nobility, my power. Klerksdorp is a small town. I mean, it's developing now, but it's always been the kind of area where it's a tight community. People know each other. My dad is a doctor and he has a lot of patience there, and so he's a very respected individual in the community, and a lot of people know him. So I sort of grew up understanding what it meant to be an important person in the community, and the responsibility that comes with that because of my dad. I went to a Catholic school where I was exposed to the Catholic faith, Christianity, and I grew up also as a Baha'i. So primary school for me was, in primary school I was shy, I was sweet, I was also very artistic. I remember having these music classes where we would sit and sing songs. And I remember doing those classes and feeling like, oh my God, I really, really, really love music. I really, really love to sing. It was very simple, like nursery rhyme kind of songs that we would sing, like Wally Wally Wallflower growing up so high, we all young made it but soon going to die, except for Didi, she's the only one, she can talk, she can sing, she can... My parents, who are huge music lovers, they listen to a lot of music. My dad specifically liked Julio Iglesias, and my mom loved everything from Aretha Franklin to Bob Marley to Anita Baker to Michael Jackson to a lot of artists, Rob Stewart, and many artists. So their love for music obviously rubbed off on me, and I think what I really want to do is just create work that can be used to empower my communities. I don't necessarily care for the money aspect of it. I care about what kind of an impact the work that I create has on a spiritual level. And sure, right now I'm working on a soulful house album, but I don't know, like I just believe in creating content that moves the soul, that is rooted. I think I just want to teach soul in my art, not aesthetics necessarily. I mean, I want to make good music too, and obviously I'd like to go with the trends, and so that my music is open to everyone to consume. I want my music to be part of a movement that lays the foundation for mankind to transform. I want my music to kind of hold a mirror to mankind of the human condition. So it's nothing preachy. It's just a reflection of my personal experience as a human being, and it reflects my journey of self-discovery and of discovering the world, and it speaks back to the principles of understanding your essence and your power, knowing that you are not bound to the material realm. You are noble, you are infinite, You are boundless, and once you understand that that is your nature, that is when the world, you will start to perceive the world as a matrix of endless possibilities. And you'd start shifting yourself from being the victim, feeling as though you have no power in your life, to being accountable for everything that happens. That is what my music currently really embodies, because that is what I'm currently experiencing and feeling and thinking. That's the frequency that I'm working from, or that I'm vibrating out. So it's not about going commercial. It's about just making work that will touch me, that will touch others. I am currently shooting for a TV drama series called Mamello on SABC2. First episode, it's season 2 of Mamello, and first episode is airing on the 22nd of August. So yeah, straight after Muvango, 9:30. So if you have a TV set, do watch. It's a really good series, and there's so much drama in this season. It's awesome. I play Mudiehi. So I play a young student who is a mom too, and I think through our characters, the story is sort of revealing the hardships that young black girls who go through teenage pregnancy, or who are young mothers, the hardships that they have to deal with. So do watch. I definitely think that as an actress, I see myself within the theater and film industries in South Africa, and possibly branching out as a singer. I don't know. And I think that's the beautiful thing about being so focused on the present with what you're doing. Fine. I mean, I have dreams to like continue making music. What I plan to do musically in the future, I don't know. Because right now, making music for me is more of a personal thing. It's about healing, it's about self-expression. And I think I will know what I want to do when I know what I want to do. Like it'll come, you know. I'm not in a rush to plan out my artistic life and figure out when this will happen, how it should happen. It's kind of like the acting thing. I know I'm going to do it for the rest of my life till I die. I just don't know how it'll happen. And it's about having faith in your ability to do it, and it's about just knowing that it's about knowing why you want to do it. And for me, like I said before, singing and acting it's a spiritual outlet for me. I'm just lucky enough to be able to do it and sustain myself and make money with it. But for me, it's very spiritual, and I can't foretell what the future holds. All I know is that it's great things, and that I'm for as long as I commit to manifesting my greatness, and for as long as I commit to never compromising or sacrificing my magnitude, as long as I commit to expressing the good and the bad, or not good and bad, nothing's ever good and bad, the ugly and the beauty and bounty of the human condition through my work, then that's all that really matters for me. Money seems to be running the world, and so it's important that we maintain a level of equality, and in doing so, you need to be practicing your right to vote. You need to be politically aware. You need to have an understanding of your social positioning in society, because whether you like it or not, whether you see yourself as spirit or whatever, your life experiences are determined by those factors. Because I'm black, because I'm a woman, I will get and not get various opportunities. I will be treated and perceived to be a certain way, and I obviously have to prove more of myself because of the hegemonic society or hegemonic system that we live in, that is governed by patriarchy and capitalism and obviously race. So it's important to be politically aware. It's important to exercise your right to be political and to understand your power and the fact that you have an influence. I feel like politics in South Africa can never be something background, because of our socio-political context and because of our history. Politics is extremely important. I don't get how people can say, okay, I understand how people can say that they are not political, but I think that right now it's important for us to exercise our political power. I think that, first of all, it's so problematic that we have to only set 1 month of our lives to understanding the power that we have as women and to celebrating our nobility. I think, honestly, that needs to come in empowering women, has to start off with the ideologies and the perceptions that we have been conditioned to believe about women and the capabilities that women have, what women can or cannot do. And all of these conditioned notions of a woman's place in society has been governed or driven by patriarchy, whether you're coming from a Western context or whether you're coming from an African context. Our cultures are very patriarchal. And because the world is evolving, I think it's important to start at home. I would say that women and men need to start at home in terms of empowering the female. We need to start rethinking and changing what it means to be a woman. We need to stop this idea of the woman being domesticated and having to conform to those ideas for her to be a real woman. And I also believe that the moment we allow ourselves also as women to conform and to enable moments of patriarchy in our social interactions with other human beings. That's that. I think the empowerment of women is something that needs to be a daily stride or action that takes place. So I think one thing that I would like to say to women all over in South Africa or wherever in the whole world is that the pushing and the exerting ourselves to empower ourselves shouldn't just happen in the frame of 1st of August to 31st of August or 30th of August. It needs to be a daily stride, a daily action that we take to change our mindsets. I'm a firm believer of how powerful ideas and thoughts are, and I believe that before any practical action can take place, we need to start changing our conditioned ideas of what it means to be a woman and the role that woman plays in society. I'm DIDINTLE KHUNOU, and I am currently working on my first album. I plan to be releasing it in a couple of months. I'm not too sure how many months that is. It's just a couple. You can find me on social media. I am DIDINTLE KHUNOU on YouTube. I upload a lot of videos of projects that I'm currently doing in terms of my acting, and I have a few videos of me in rehearsal with my band, and please. I'm on social media, yes. You can find me on Instagram at CocoHue_. That's at COCOAHUE_. I am also on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel, DIDINTLE KHUNOU, DIDINTLE KHUNOU. I have videos of me doing my acting thing, and I also have videos of me in rehearsal, and that's the main platform that I'll be using to, put up my videos for the album that I'm currently creating. I also have SoundCloud, and I am CocoHue on SoundCloud. That's COCOAHUE. I actually used to call myself CocoHue, but now that's changed because I thought it was cool and I thought it sounded sexy. But I realized that I don't want to. The music that I make and the way that my name is just so significant in the kind of work that I want to put out there. I'm not trying to be sexy. I'm not trying to be cool. I'm trying to be authentic, and I'm trying to connect with people on a spiritual level. So I just decided to stick with my name, DIDINTLE. In Setswana, that means they are beautiful. These are beautiful. And I think I connected a meaning with that of my name to what it is essentially I want to do on this earth. I want to portray and hold a mirror to humanity and reflect the beauty and also the ugly of the human condition. On Twitter, you can find me on Twitter as well. I am at DIDI_KHUNOU. And if you want to invite me on Facebook, you can too. One thing I would like to say as a message to whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't really matter. I know it's Women's Month, but this message really, anyone can take it. Repetitively relearn and recondition your mind to manifest ideas and thoughts that serve you. And remember your nobility. Remember that you are not bound by the things of the world. Detachment from material things is a teaching that I learned from the Baha'i faith. Baha'u'llah is a manifestation of God. And in his teachings, or one of his teachings, he speaks about detachment from the worldly things. And it was in understanding that where I realized my true power as a being. I realized that I am infinite. I realized that I'm not bound to this material realm. And I hope that others, and that you listening to this message, realize that too.